Hi, I'm Dr. P.K. Hajra. I am from AMRI Hospital, Kolkata, Dhakuria, and today I'll be presenting a 67-year male, non-diabetic, non-hypertensive, low syntax 1, low syntax 2, normal LV function, has got dual chamber pacemaker for 6-NR syndrome, Medina 010, ABC capital A, small b, capital C, because Alap main is more than 3.5 millimeter. That's why he gets capital A. And left main is 0 because there is no significant lesion there. Small b because the LED is less than 3.5 millimeter. And capital C because circumflex is more than 3.5 millimeter. This is left dominant system. We'll be starting with a vein front puncture with a radial sheath, 6 French. Then we'll engage with 3.5. We had to change to 3 because of selective engagement of the circumflex. We'll be using a Cyan Blue wire, a Rota 1.5. We'll go for Rotomax and we'll defeat the wire bias by inspiration, changing the speed, altering the wire position, altering the guide alignment, so that we have differential cutting. Even then, there is non-expansion of the calcification. We'll be demonstrating plug and play volcano IVUS, where you will see a plaque rupture, Wolverine balloon 2 millimeter, and non-compliant balloon, then a Cyanogen stent. Let's go to the case. My friend, Dr. Shumanto and Dr. Kundu will be demonstrating the steps.
So this is about around 1 to 2 inch above or proximal to the crease of radial line, and we are using Venflon. There is a pink Venflon. We usually do it for venous access. And then the usual technique. These are 6 French radial sheath, and we are heparinizing the system. So here we are having Mr. Roy, 67 years old, having chronic stable angina and recurrent syncope. Holter monitoring showed 6-NR syndrome. That's why a double chamber pacemaker was implanted around 2 weeks back, and that time angiography revealed calcific critical stenosis in LAD proximal to mid. As it was in chronic stable angina and patient was on maximal possible GDMT, it was planned to do an angioplasty here today electively. This is an EBU, extra backup 3.5 with pterygium wire.
So you started with 140 by 70 mean 90 blood pressure. So today I'll be demonstrating a case, very simple case, but a very heavily calcified proximal LAD left dominant system. Hardly there is any RCA.
So here we can see that LAD is diseased from maybe ostium to the mid part. He is having normal ejection fraction, no RWMA. This is an areocaudal view.
So there is trunk tract calcification.
Okay. So we're giving a shape in the tip of the Cyan Blue with introducer.
So there is obvious fluoroscopic calcification, a lot of fluoroscopic calcification. So you have taken 3.5 EBU and is actually selectively going into the circumflex. We may change the guiding. It's not giving good support.
Yes, but
okay. So this is our protocol. You always take a length shot and 2 views. Okay. Okay. So this is 30 plus. So perhaps the strength length will be 38. Okay. So we'll go for imaging now. Proximal is all right, but distal you also wanted to see the distal up to the septum. It looks very, very tight. So we'll pre-dilate. We'll pre-dilate, then we'll take the IVUS. 210 non-compliant balloon will take. So taken 2 millimeter sapphire balloon on cyan blue wire, 3.5 EVU guide. Okay, up 12,
6, 8, 10, 12, 14,
16.
16, 18, down.
So it did not open. So balloon is ruptured. Okay, so take out. We'll do the IVUS. So basically a lot of calcium. And my apprehension is that in spite of doing rota, we have to do some additional balloons. No. So we have changed the guiding to 3 millimeter for obvious reason, because it was selectively going into circumflex and there is no alignment. So now we have kept 2 wires and we'll do the imaging. This has entered, there are 2 wires. One wire is at around 3 o'clock, that is circumflex wire. You can see a lot of calcium. This is circumflex ostia and record, and there are a lot of calcium. There's a lot of calcium. There's hardly any advancement of the, so there is no follow blood pressure. There's a lot of calcium. That's why pre-dilatation was quite justified. And there is heavy ostial calcification, and immediately left vein is around 1, 2, 3, 4 millimeters. So there's a lot of disparity. So stent sizing will be an issue. We're trying to advance it further, but again, there is a lot of calcium. So we have to break those. This is 360-degree calcium. Now the question is, what size of rota you will take? So this wire has to go into the LAD. So wire is coming out because there was resistance there. We'll restrict our rota to proximal segment and we'll try to do opium there. Because 1.5 rota will be too big for distal, and 1.25 will be very small for the radioostia. So 2x6 Wolverine we are using. I think we'll use Wolverine. If it cuts well, fine. If it doesn't cut well, then we'll use opium. If the opium works, fine. If it doesn't work, then we have to take 2 differential sides of the rota. Perhaps, or if both doesn't work, then you have to take IVL. Check the position. A little bit more distal. Yeah.
How much?
4, 6 nominal. 6 is nominal.
20. Very,
8,
10,
9, 10,
14,
11, 12, 13, 14,
16, 17, 18.
18.
Down. So it has cracked. Pressure is all right. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 24. 24
24.
now.
Now.
It has opened up. No.
Down.
Yeah. I think it has opened up. So there is usually peel away sheath of this supercross, and okay. So it is entering into the septum. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Go, go, go. Check the whole guide. I can't see. It's there. So we are following supercross. It has crossed. Nicely negotiated. So we're removing this otherware. So you have reached there with supercross and checking the pressure. Everything is fine. Okay. So Dr. Chatterjee will take this rota wire in, will park in the distal LED. Go, it is coming. So we'll park this wire and slowly take the microcatheter out. Keep it there. There should not be any kink. Okay. Okay. Keep on pushing the wire. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll go for 1.5. BP is okay. So this takes some time. So we'll go for a dry run here on Dynaglide. So checking the speed. 18, no, come down to 160. 160. So 163 now. Okay. Pull the wire.
What are the
So, it should not be done in hurry. So once you are out of the guide, then there are certain things to be done. So there is a latch. Okay, start, huh? One 170. Now we'll move out on Dynaglide. So our rota work is done, and we have to do a little bit more on the bend, and we're a little bit concerned, though it has traveled down, but that bend at the septal one needs some more dilatation. Check. Yeah. So we have parked cyan blue and take out the rotaware now. 2.5 non-compliant balloon. Keep the rotaware there. That will work as a cutting balloon. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So he was taking deep inspiration to change the bias of the wire as well as go a little down. Yeah, check, check.
10, 12,
12.
14, 16.
Down.
Down.
Pull back. So this balloon is opening nicely. Obviously,
Okay.
up.
10, 12, 12, 14, 16.
16.
Down.
Down. So he's holding his BP. Hemodynamics are all right. He is being on pacing, permanent pacing.
14, 16, 18. Down.
Down. Yeah, okay, down. So that calcium marker is actually the LED. Ostia, you need to come to the left band. 24. Okay, so you can see the behavior of the balloon. So deep inspiration, pulling the wire, changing its position. Yeah. So rota, we can now push the rota deep. Pull back. Yeah, there is a calcium break at around 11 o'clock, clear calcium break. And pull back. Maybe at around 6 o'clock, maybe at 9 o'clock, but there is definite calcium break. So once you see that kind of break, you are quite sure the post-dilatation balloon will work. And then ostium. Okay, there is a break. Can you see the clear break there? 12 o'clock. Okay, come. It looks pretty good now. Better, at least. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Hold for a minute. Hold for a minute. Down. So you have to go a little bit to and fro with the Wolverine so that there is a differential cutting down. So go, change the position and go again. So we'll use nitronicorandil to see the exact what size of the stent we will take. Good. Yeah. Okay. 2.75 can go up to 3.5. We'll take 2.7538 signage. Yeah, it has gone. Okay, okay, it's okay, it's okay. Sit the ground. It's okay. Yeah, check the position. Yeah, take a shot. So distal, you have to pull a little bit. Okay, helicoidal. You are missing the ostium. You have to come pull back. Okay, short. You're still not able to see. Perhaps this is okay. So you have to give me one view where we can see the ostia. This is okay. This is okay. This is absolutely fine. Both sides. Go.
Up.
Yeah, negative. Nominal.
Slowly.
Go up to 10.
4,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10. So visually looks absolutely fantastic. And you post dilate and do the QFR. So we'll start from here. We'll stay inside the stent. Yeah, go up. So usually we go for stent boost, always 12, 12 down. So since it is elderly and calcium, and that area needs to be addressed further. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, hold, 20, down. Oh, that looks okay. Up, up. 16, 18, 20, 24. Hold there. Down. It's okay, small vessel. So we have to come beyond the stent proximal, yeah. So float, we are actually floating the balloon in the left main boost. For the flaring of the stent, since we are not doing up, so look, there is under expansion until now is a float 24. 24. Down. And keep the balloon there and take an angio so that we know the position of the ostia on the angiogram. Go to iliocaudal. Okay, so it looks perfect. So now this movement has come back. That means this is well approached, looks circular, circular. Now this needs further dilatation. Yeah, so that needs 3.5. Okay, actually that portion is hanging towards the circumflex. So this is circumflex. So that's the ostia. So that's the beauty of imaging. Like without imaging, you can't never make out how much is floating, how much is a permissible floating. I think this is okay. Okay, up 12, 14, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Down. So this is enough. So all vessels looking good. Where and do the KFR. So ladies and gentlemen, to summarize the whole case, he is 67 years male, non-diabetic, non-hypertensive, had 6 syndrome, class 3 angina, and he had a lot of calcium, almost 360 degree of calcium from the LAD, ostia, long segment calcification. Thickness was more than 0.5. And initially we tried with cutting balloon, the non-compliant balloon distally, and it's radial, 6 French, cyan blue wire. Then we took IVUS, saw calcium, and we understood calcium. We got ourselves prepared for the devices, and it has to be safe, simple, and elegant. So 1.5, 160 RPM could reach beyond septum, but when we remove the bias by taking a deep inspiration, pulling the guide, changing the guide position, and perhaps because of more calcium at the bend, this 1.5 did not cross at 180, but we did good polishing in the proximal LAD at 180 maximum, short period. And we could see the breakage of the calcium on intravascular ultrasound. And there was quite an impressive break at 11 o'clock on ultrasound. Then we had the Synergy stent, 2.75, 38 millimeter. And this 38 millimeter post-dilated. We used cutting balloon, Wolverine balloon, non-compliant balloon, keeping the rotaware there as an additional cutting measure. And since it's a left dominant system and the left main size is huge, and there is no disease of the left main ostia or in the body. So this is 0, 1, 0, Medina. And you can see the size of the vessel has grown in diameter. And we did use stent boost to delineate the expansion of the stent. IVUS, MLA looks good. And ultimately, we're happy. So this is again 2.75 synergy, IVUS, Rota 1.5, radial 6 French. The previously implanted pacemaker, aspirin and ticagrelor, heparin, and result is very good. No complications. Thank you very much. We are here from AMR Hospital, Dhakuria, and I'd like to thank Boston on behalf of the hospital, Jayasri, Paro, Tapos, all the team of Boston, as well as the visuals. I'm Dr. Hazra, Sumantro, and Dr. Kundu. On behalf of them, I'm signing off. See you face to face, maybe later in this year. Goodbye. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Patient is doing well. You are okay, sir?
Yes, I'm very much okay.
Are you okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So on behalf of AMR at Dhakuria Hospital, I'd like to thank the patient, and he's most important, and the staff, Joyasri, Dr. Sumanto Chatterjee, Suprati Kundu, other staffs, Parboti, Boston Scientific, for giving me a chance to transmit this case, a beautiful case, a calcium, a very bad calcium in elderly, with the setting of previous pacemaker on the background of 600 syndrome, low syntax, single vessel disease. So he's not a candidate for surgery, and he's on DAPT just. And I hope you'll have very good quality of life, free of angina. Putting this stent, I'm not going to prevent death or all-cause mortality. Perhaps a future acute coronary event will be reduced, and I will have it on follow-up, the MSA, maybe an angiogram later on in this year. But for the timing, thank you again. Signing off on behalf of AMR Hospital, Dhakuria, Kolkata. Thank you. Namaskar.